Hi, my name is Farah and I'm working with Daniela Novas and Perry Zambrano from Palmer Trinity School on Challenge 2, 2020 to 2021.
For our topic, we chose to explain how to plant our Pine Rockland plant. Before getting into the planting process, we wanted to share a bit of context on the characteristics of Pine Rocklands.
For example, pine rocklands are firm-maintained pine forests that are predominantly home to two pine plants, known as the slash pine, as you can see in this picture here, and the Pinus elioti, as you can see in this picture here, but also home to a variety of tropical and temperate plants.
Pine Rocklands are home to at least 137 species of trees and shrubs, 18 species of vines, and 7 species of palms.
Miami-Dade County is home to various small pine rockland ecosystems that are characterized as isolated patches of habitat that are surrounded by residential areas, areas used for agricultural purposes, and industrial parks.
However, endangerment is causing some of these species to go extinct. Only small portions of pine rockland populations remain, and the remaining pine rocklands are surrounded by other forms of land use, putting its species in jeopardy.
Although Miami-Dade has ecosystems suitable for pine rockland ecosystems to thrive, there has been a dramatic decline in their size, causing endangerment of the ecosystems as a whole, as a result of industrialization and urbanization of previously protected natural areas.
So what can we do about this? We can help restore the pine rocklands one plant at a time, and this is how.
In order to find the perfect conditions for our pine rockland plant, we must first find an environment with suitable conditions for the plant. These ideal landscapes share characteristics such as
an ecosystem that has a hard rock base made up of limestone,
a landscape that is not directly on sea level but partially elevated and that has a flat surface for planting.
In addition, when finding the perfect place to plant your pine rockland plant, you must keep in mind that these plants grow in soil that is nutrient poor and slightly acidic, with pHs that tend to range from 7.4 to 8.6.
We should start the process of planting our pine rockland plant by finding an environment that shares some of the common characteristics stated above, like a vacant lot, a garden, or the side margins of the street.
Next, we will dig a hole in the soil about 2 feet deep in order to expose the limestone under the surface.
Then we will plant the seed. However, we must remember that the seed must be planted where there isn't that much soil, because that is not a condition that allows these plants to thrive.
Lastly, we will cover the exposed seed and allow Earth's natural processes to do the rest.
Next, we are going to discuss the way to plant a pine rockland shrub.
First, we have to ensure that we are planting in the late spring, because planting during the rainy seasons allows the shrubs to be watered naturally. Next, in order to plant an easily established shrub, we will use a 3-gallon container shrub because larger sizes are proven to be more effective.
Before the shrubs are inserted into the ground, you can incorporate compost in the area where the shrubs are to be planted. However, since shrubs are already adapted to rocky or very solid soils, an excess amount of compost may be detrimental to the plant growth.
When planting a pine rockland shrub, you must dig a planting hole that is 3 times the width of the root bundle that you are working with, but only the depth of one root bundle in the soil. Then you must shave the size of the bundle of roots to take out the sharp spade roots to facilitate faster plant growth.
That concludes our how-to guide on how to plant a pine rockland plant. I hope you enjoyed our presentation.